On the outskirts of a small town, where golden fields met dense woods, lived a boy named Tim. He was 7 years old, full of curiosity and kindness, but often lonely. His father worked long hours, and his mother was busy with his baby sister. Tim longed for a friend, someone who would always be there for him. One chilly afternoon, while exploring near the woods, he heard a faint whimper. Following the sound, he found a small, scruffy dog curled up under a tree. The dog's fur was matted, and its ribs showed through its thin body. Its eyes, however, were warm and hopeful. "Hey there, little guy," Tim whispered, crouching down. The dog flinched at first, but then wagged its tail weakly. Tim reached into his pocket and pulled out half a sandwich he had saved from lunch. He placed it gently in front of the dog, who sniffed it before hungrily gobbling it up. From that day on, Tim visited the dog every afternoon, bringing food and water. He named him Rusty, after the reddish-brown patches on his fur. Slowly, Rusty began to trust Tim, and soon he would wag his tail and jump around with excitement whenever he saw the boy. One rainy evening, as Tim was about to leave for home, he looked at Rusty, shivering in the cold. He couldn't bear to leave him outside any longer. Gathering his courage, he picked up Rusty and ran home. "Mom, Dad, can we keep him?" he pleaded, standing in the doorway, drenched and shivering with Rusty in his arms. His parents hesitated, but seeing the desperate love in their son's eyes and the hopeful look in Rusty's, they agreed. From that day on, Rusty became more than just a pet. He was Tim's best friend, his adventure partner, and his protector. Wherever Tim went, Rusty followed. When Tim was sad, Rusty would nuzzle his hand. When Tim laughed, Rusty barked joyfully, sharing his happiness. Years passed, and Tim grew up. But one thing never changed. Rusty remained by his side, loyal and loving, just as he had been from the start. And so, the lonely boy and the stray dog found each other and became a family, proving that sometimes the best friendships come when we least expect them.